remarkable speech and encouraging speech on the behalf of Himalayan Trust UK. Because of time shortage, time is going off. Thank you, Andrew. हामी सुन्नेछौँ, त्यसपछि उहाँहरू दुईजना बिदा हुनुहुनेछ, त्यसपछि हामी अन्य कार्यक्रमहरू निरन्तर हुनेछ. So best wishes during this occasion, and please come and to express your best wishes.
Thank you. Namaste. It is a great honour to be here on behalf of all the Himalayan Trust UK, past and present. And as Andrew said, to be with all the honourable guests, the government of Nepal, all the staff and class members, and above all the members of REED. I think it is really great that the government are here, because I think REED's vision from the beginning has to be always to be worked with Nepal and with the government. And that actually was the vision of Ed Hillary himself when he set up the Himalayan Trust, was to work with Nepalese, for Nepalese. I was lucky enough to meet Ed in 1981 in Solo Khumbu in Kunjung, and we became friends. And in the 80s, he asked me, with his fellow New Zealander George Lowe and his wife Mary Lowe and my father, to set up the Himalayan Trust UK, which we did in 1989. Now, Ed loved building things. He was a very practical person. He loved Kunjung School. He loved airports. He loved planting trees. But teacher training was not, if I'm being honest, at the top of his priorities. And I remember, after we created the Himalayan Trust, George and Mary Lowe, who were both deeply involved in education and very close to Jim Strang, and as Andrew said, Jim, when I saw his picture, had a huge role on REED's development, started talking to us about maybe we should give our money to the Himalayan Trust New Zealand, but give it to go for teacher training. And they said to us in a board meeting, there's this very, very young, energetic young man called Bim Bogarty. And so we started in 1997. We raised money from the UK National Lottery and gave money to the Himalayan Trust Nepal. But the vision of Bim and Dambar and many of the other people here said we wanted to give a unique focus to teacher training. And it's been amazing to see what's happened then, and we were donors at the beginning in 2000, to see you in 30 districts, to have had a huge impact, the millions of teachers' hours that have been improved. And through great challenges, you started off in the insurgency, we've had earthquakes, USAID, difficult donors, probably like me sometimes, but it is incredible, as Andrew said, that this organisation has come from such a small seedling to what it is today. So can I just ask anybody who was in REED in the beginning of 2000 to stand up so we can all clap as individuals? Now, this wouldn't have happened, it was a team effort, but it wouldn't have happened without one person, which is Bim. Bim, all the time I've known him, has done everything fast. He thinks fast, he walks fast, and he talks fast. And his ambition and his passion for the students and the villages and the communities, beginning with Kumbu, has really helped Reed become what it is today. The Himalayan Trust UK, in 2005, we started the 50th anniversary of Kanchenjunga. We felt that what Reed had done in Kumbu could be transported elsewhere. So we started talking with BIM about creating the program. And that's what we've done for almost 20 years now. And I want to acknowledge here now, on behalf of all the colleagues who work in education, particularly John Walton, and Tim and Sarah here today, the incredible work that Rajendra has done over those years. You have shown great patience, you've learned to do PowerPoint, and just like I said with BIM, the infectious energy you bring to every classroom, and the support and the understanding of the local municipality and government has been fantastic. But like Andrew said, we are thinking of the future. The Himalayan Trust UK, we are a small charity, but we are there for the long term. We kind of think we're a little bit like Sherpas. We're quite small, we walk steady, but we don't stop. Pistari, bolio, bolio, is how I like to think of it. And we've just created a new 3-year plan which will be growing. And as Andrew said, we are just delighted that Reed is looking to the future. We're delighted that Ujval has come back to Reed, and we pledge our support for the years ahead. On behalf of all the donors, AHF and Himalayan Trust UK, BIM, if you can come up to the stage, we want to give you a small memento of what Reed has done over these 25 years.
So I am Andrew Judge, I'm the CEO with the Australian Himalayan Foundation. And so thank you for the warm welcome, and to the distinguished guests, the national and local government, and the teachers and the students whose achievements and your dedication is what we're here to celebrate. And also, of course, the board and the members and the staff of Reed. And particularly, I'd like to acknowledge the founders of Reed, and all of you who together have the vision and the dream, and have really dedicated, some of you have made it your life's work for the achievement that Reed has made over the last 25 years. For AHF, it's been a very close relationship. Many of our people have been involved, they've come many times to Nepal. It's a people-to-people connection, and that's been very important for AHF, and Reed has been our biggest partner, and we're immensely proud of your success. I'd also like to acknowledge the government connection. It's very important that Reed here is working with the government for the government's objectives, and you're working in close partnership. So that's something that we really endorse. And for AHF as well, to acknowledge the support of the Australian government, the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade. Their support has changed AHF. It's given us the opportunity to expand our programs and expand our support. And it's changing our view and our way of operating. And so that's very important as well. And so it's a combination for AHF of the personal connection of many people. And I'll acknowledge particularly Simon Balderstone, Peter Hillary, Gary Weir, Jim Strang, and I've worked with Reed and with BIM and the other founders for well over 20 years now. And so that's a big part of our experience together. 25 years is a huge achievement. Most organisations, they don't last that long, and they don't have a room like this after 25 years. So congratulations again to all of you from what's happened up till now. But as some of the speakers have been saying, we're also looking to the next 25 years. We're looking to the future. And there I'd like to acknowledge Dunbar and the board now that we have, and the participation of Upलब. So we're very enthusiastic and excited about the future for Reed. And as we together are working in a world that's changing around us, and it's changing very quickly, and it's changing with technology, with donors, with the economy. And so together, as we explore how best to respond to that, and the best offer for education and the children in Nepal. Yeah, so overall 25 years is an immense achievement, and your contribution to education in Nepal is something to be really proud of. So thank you once again.